So we have here a picture of Joseph Rosenbaum, although it looks kind of weird. It looks like I don't know, maybe that's a Photoshop or something of his face. Not sure, but oh, by the way, the caption, a mentally ill man, a heavily armed teenager. Ooh. See how that works? A mentally ill man who was psychotic was there calling everybody the N-word, trying to get in fights, setting fire to shit all night long. They don't mention that part, but he's just a mentally ill man and a heavily armed teenager. Well, okay. Now, the big question they have often is, so one of the things I often hear is, Kyle fled the scene of the shooting. That's fleeing the scene of a crime. That's a crime in itself. They have exclamation points. He fled the scene of a crime. Can't do that. Hello out there. I'm trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnnie Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnnie Walker Dread Show.
Okay, so the whole thing about it is that Kyle shoots Joseph Rosenbaum. Kyle firmly believes he shot him in self-defense, and instead of hanging around, he takes flight smartly. And another video of mine, one of my dumb arguments that I exposed, the idea somehow that by fleeing he showed no remorse. I took that one apart already. That's ridiculous. If he'd have stuck around, they would have accused him. If he had stuck around, they would have accused him of hanging around so he could shoot more people. You can't win with these people. Well, let's talk about this thing about the legality of it. He, in their mind, has committed a crime, and therefore he's supposed to stay there. What? Where are they getting this? Well, I know where they're getting it. They're confusing this with fleeing the scene of an accident. There's a motor vehicle code that if you get in an accident with somebody else, you can't drive off. There's no stipulation in Wisconsin law, I don't know of any state that does this, that says if you rob a bank, you have to stay there for the police to show up to pick you up. I'm not even certain that even jive with a person's Fifth Amendment rights against self-incrimination. Look, there's no law in Wisconsin that says that you must stay at the scene of a crime that you have committed. Now, of course, keep in mind, Kyle doesn't think he's committed a crime, so why should he stay even if that was the law? Wouldn't staying there almost be a confession? I had to stay here because it says that I have to stay where the scene of a crime is. Oh, so you committed a crime? Well, no, I didn't. Well, how would that work? So yeah, you rob a liquor store. Okay, now that I got the money and I have to stay here while the police come. Okay. The other big problem with this is that he's not been charged with it. What's the point of invoking this magic crime that you think is on the books if he wasn't charged with it in the first place? So, dumb argument. Dumb. He shot Joseph Rosenbaum in self-defense. I think it's pretty clear. But whatever the case, he certainly believes he did. He is under no obligation to stick around. He's not under obligation to stick around even if it was a crime. So let's cut this crap. Enough of that dumb argument. Like my video and subscribe to my channel. I got more of these dumb arguments coming because they keep making them.